How's about now? All right, now we'll see how long this lasts because it didn't just last before. So I don't know if this is going to drop me off or not, but we'll give it a try. It's way too hot upstairs right now. The air conditioner does not operate long enough for it to be any fun. So I'm doing everything remotely downstairs. So we'll see if the speed is okay. We'll see if it keeps my voice going. I'm running the microphone off of my phone, so we'll see how this goes. Fingers crossed. I need to be on the other monitor. So we're back in our Farm Crossroads map right now, and I figured that we would do like a horse and a carriage and stuff like that. And we have another map that's coming up soon with a lot of horses and riders and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna try that one more time. It doesn't like it when my camera is not working, so let's try something a little bit different here. Got the phone as webcam right down there. We'll see if it works now. It'll just be a weird little blip down there, but that's okay. All right, so we've got our little horse rider here, and then what we're going to do is have another person in a carriage, I think. I'm going to go back to the fantasy battle maps. Do this carriage here, not quite at 300, we'll just do 30. And I want this one to be a little bit further back. Throw another horse in there, though. I think that's right. I don't really know. Maybe like that. Maybe that works better. Alright, and let's do another rider. Let's change the style of this one, though. I don't know that this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. There we go. I feel like you can kind of sell the idea that that guy is riding on the carriage. That's my thought process, anyway. So he's got a little carriage he's going through. We've got our dog that's watching these crops for any critters that come through. We've got some scarecrows down here. We've got our bunnies that are getting into these crops up there. Don't think we got a bunny in here. Gotta do something else fun in this area. Let's do, first of all, let's do some kind of like wagon tracks. So let's do color, and let's try the brown color out and size this down. That is the wrong color for sure. We're going to mess with the opacity a little bit. Make sure that that's not off. Make a couple more like gouges in the path down here. Let's do some like hoof prints and stuff if we can't find them. Okay, looks like the audio is still running. No hoof. It's even slower when you're going through another computer to get to it. Foot, perhaps? Something's wrong. I know that they're there. Tracks, maybe? There we go. So we got cow tracks, sheep tracks, wolf tracks, pig tracks. No horse tracks? Seems a little suspect. I figure like the pig tracks will look pretty darn close from far away and shrunk it down. Bump them up just a little bit more. Definitely mess with the opacity so you can only just barely see them. Okay, 47 changes is not a lot, but I want to make sure that we've got things saved. Check everything else out while we're here. Okay, moving back in. Let's head to the farm set real quick and see what else we can do. Now, one of the things that I do not have the opportunity to do down here is use my Stream Deck. We are looking at doing a remote Stream Deck with one of our iPads, so we'll try that out soon as well. All right, what do we got in the farm set? Toys and nests and stuff like that. You know what we don't have? We don't have a tree. Let's get a tree in this area. I don't want one of the core ones. Let's do a more fun one. Let's do a deciduous tree. We love a deciduous tree. You prefer coniferous? Yeah, we saw that nest earlier, so let's go get a nest and throw that in here as well. It's supposed to be a chicken nest, but we're going to use it for not chickens. I heard a Badoo. I don't know what the Badoo is about, but that's okay. Here's what we're going to do. here's what we're going to do. Grab another one. Put that underneath. Oh, Raya. Where's that other deciduous tree go? You can be there, and you must be lower. There we go. Oh, it looks a little bit different than some of the other ones that we've had. Let's put an eggy on top. That's a milling stone that looks like a tortilla. Let's grab an upright, round-looking egg. Why you do this to me? Eggs in that there tree. I'll tell you what, we're coming up to 15 minutes, and I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to do this. Let's head over to our sponsors, because we have 2 of them today.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Stitching threads and light into one great story, Liam Lombard makes a beautiful tapestry of his tale, The Calling, the first book in the Faram's Mysteries series. A wonderful debut, this book presents well on all fronts, whether you're looking for great frenetic action sequences or cooler, introspective moments with rich detail and attractive prose. It all takes place in a captivating land which is falling to rotten ruin, making for an interesting backdrop that's unlike what many have experienced. Held up by a pair of catching characters, there is a lot to appreciate in Lombard's first release. If that has caught your attention, be sure to check out our upcoming promotion for Liam Lombard's book, The Calling, at Tellest.com. Take elements of a treasure-hunting road trip, foreboding dark magic, and swashbuckling adventures on the high seas, and you've got a recipe for David Smith's debut historical fantasy, Raise the Flag. With prose that will immerse readers and an alternate history of pirate escapades ripe for exploring, this book is captivating throughout. A great cast of characters and enjoyable settings round out the components necessary to make this an addicting read. And though it's presented as a standalone adventure, there are enough ways forward to create a sprawling world of additional pirate tales. If that has piqued your interest, don't wait. Check out our promotion for David Smith's entertaining story, Raise the Flag, on Tellest today.
Not so bad. Back into our map now. Let's do some chickens that have made their way out of one of these farms. Rihanna, are you paying attention enough to decide when we come back what farm these chickens should be a part of? Yeah. Where do the chickens need to be? I figure they're going to be outside of one of these farms. The bottom right, without the fence. That one? We'll have them strolling around. Rihanna says that they like their grains. And I tend to agree. This one has a couple of chicks with it. Big old tubby bird over here. Going through everything. Let's do one more chick. Alright, so we've got some points of interest. We've got the horse and the rider coming through. We've got the nest with the egg. We've got the crossroads itself. Let's see, what else can we do? Let's make this one be a map that's humanoid heavy. Where is our No, I don't want to do that. I was going to put, we've got a body that kind of looks like it could be someone sleeping, but I know that I'm going to end up using them later. You know, this one doesn't look terribly off. My body's a little too big. Let's make this guy a little tinier. Yeah, the one problem is you can't really hide them underneath anything when it's part of those fields and stuff. We're going to take him out. I don't like him there. Let's go back to the farm. We got lots of foods and stuff like that. Let's do this little wheelbarrow. Perfect. Gotta make that a little bigger, I think, because these lettuces look pretty big. Big freaking lettuces. The right size? Yeah, we did. The texture scale is right sized. They're just big things of lettuce. That wheelbarrow's not going to be big enough for that. What was I thinking? Let's see. What do we got down here? Let's do, I think these are carrot crops. Or summer crops, one of the two of them. Carrots over here with the bunnies. Let's do that instead. Where you at, carrots? I know you're here. I don't need sliced carrots. There we go. You can hear every click, can't you? Is it ASMR-y or is it annoying as heck? Yeah. Just do a whole bushel of carrots. Looking for the ripest ones. Let's see, we've got carrot crops over here. It's a shame I don't have like a little mandragora that I can use. Nothing really fits that, but that's another thing to be aware of to put on my to-do list for Sergey. Alright, let's see what else we can do as far as farm stuff goes. troughs, which we won't use here, water wheels that we won't use here, barrels that we won't use here. Maybe a water pump wouldn't be a bad idea. Got a horse cart, broken horse cart. Is that squeak coming from me? No? Interesting. Could be. Oh, Matt says, I don't mind a couple clicks. Matt, do you hear that squeak coming through too, or no? Maybe it's just happening on Rihanna's because my phone is so close to hers. Like one of those feedback loops. Let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? We have this little hand puppet. Let's see if we can make some magic work with this little hand puppet, dude. Much smaller. And what can we throw on top? Oops. That says he does hear it once he started talking to Rihanna, it went away. Alright, that's a good sign. I gotta find something leafy green that I can throw on top of that little hand puppet. Alright, we're gonna do a save so that I can reopen this in high def and see if that looks okay. In another couple of minutes we'll do our preview for QQ. We still need 3 more players for next week. I need to really start harassing some people. We're going to do Ultra. One of those long load times. You know what? Now's a good time to do the QQ preview.
Now that our Twitch channel has reached affiliate status, we can start to do some really cool things. One of them is inviting you to play our tabletop dungeon diving game, Quantum Quest. Using our channel points, called Quest Coins, you can queue up for one of our forthcoming Tabletop Thursday games. In addition, as we amass more followers, we'll continue to add new ways for you to use your Quest Coins. Join us and see if you can escape the living dungeon.
This is back to our map again. And now we should have some high definition, so we should be able to zoom in and see this little guy. I don't hate it. Rana, when you look at your phone, can you see that at all, or is that way too small? With the little dude on the top? Those are carrots, and then this is a little hand puppet that I'm making my Mandragora. Okay. Rihanna says she can see it from her phone, so hopefully when this does get to be a map, it looks alright. Alright, so we've got our Mandragora, our dude in the our horse and carriage that are going by, our nest, our little chickens and stuff. Let's see if we can't do something with a couple of these other places. We got this one that's kind of associated here. Say that these guys are here, that one's there, and then we need something for the lettuce crops. And we'll probably keep this to a quick one today, just because we're doing a weirder thing. And I kind of want to play with my iPad and see if I can get the Stream Deck software working. Nope, we're going too far. Alright, so we've got Toys. Clothesline, laundries. That'll be like when we actually get to the farmhouse. Rolled up rugs, a boot, snake in my boot. Yeah, I don't actually mind that. It'll be a fun little reference. I need to be a little bit tinier though. There's a snake in and around my boots. Alright, I got an idea. Let's see if we can't find... Got farmer's curtains. Let's look for the horse again. Let's see if something will seal the deal. Dungeon people. Let's see if we can't change you a little bit. Blood look a little bit. There we go. So I mentioned earlier that we can't really do anything when it comes to putting them in places like this because they're going to go over top of the stuff. But I think there might be a way to kind of do the trick. So we are going to flatten him to the background. And we're going to go back to our layers here. This should do the trick. That's how you hide a body in a lettuce crop field. So there's our fourth point of interest. We've got the snake bit the farmer, or the farm hand, or whatever. He tried to run back, did not make it. So it's a little quest that people can find the farmer guy. We've got this stuff over here. We've got the mandragora over here. There's a decent amount going on. All right. We typically will celebrate with some fanfare, but that stream button is upstairs. I don't think that I can recreate it from where I am. Let's just call it quits for now. Oh, Rihanna's doing my fanfare. Colossus says TOS Disney's knocking. Oh, because of Toy Story. Yes, there's a snake in my boots. Let's see. Let's go to our show closing page. I don't know if that's going to work. Give me 1 second. Huh? What? But I don't know if I can because I think the webcam software that's making my voice happen is not going to go. It does not go over, so I'll just kind of wing it. without anything on the page. So, folks, you can find a lot of our stuff on the internet at Tellest.com. That'll be a great place to kind of lead you into other places that you can find Tellest projects. We also have premium websites at patreon.com/Tellest and Tellest.etsy.com, I believe. The Patreon store is where you can get digital versions of our battle maps, and the Etsy page is where you can find our physical battle maps. We have like 52 or 53 of them already up, and we're working on trying to get more of those ahead of some live events, and you'd be able to pick them up there as well. In addition, you can find things like posters, mouse pads, bookmarks, stickers, all that good stuff. And you can also find Rihanna's one-of-a-kind handcrafted magic wands, Weird Witch wands. If you want to see a little bit more about that, you can go to tiktok.com/weirdwitchwands. Weird is spelled WYRD. You can't see it on the screen right now, but I promise you that's how it's spelled. We have a world-famous doggy now. She's up to 5.2 million views on her most popular video. You can find her and her two sisters on tiktok.com/Tales of Tellest, and that's TAILS, Tales. And then the last two places that I'll bring your attention to are youtube.com/World of Tellest? I don't even know. But twitch.tv/that Tellest guy is really the place that you should be going, because that's where you can chat with us live. You can come up with ideas with me when we're doing things like these, and you can help me by showing up on our every other Thursday live Quantum Quest events. Our next one is next Thursday, July 18th. If you watch this channel enough, you can sign up for a spot in one of our future games. But we are going to wrap things up today because it is a little bit of a weird day. Yes, the man do want his chalky milk, in quotes. But that'll be it for today. I'm not even going to be able to go to the show closing page the right way to do this, but I miss you.